everybody. The perfect chair squeak. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity. I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this adventure, Fisk, aka Literary DM. I make weekly video or bi-weekly videos for YouTube where we cover a wide variety of subjects. Last Friday's video just covered actual plays, ironically enough, and it was a grand old time. So, apart from that, everybody, if you haven't, thank you all so much for joining us. As you saw, we do have a fan art reel. If you want your fan art showing the reel, go ahead and post it on social media, letting us know they have permission to use it, as well as tagging Rachel and Dee in the process, the original artists of this. So, apart from that, let's go ahead and introduce the party for tonight, starting with the Ron Swanson of the group, as he's so been dubbed, Mike.
Hello, everybody. You all know me as Michael, or also Bardic Dice on the other place, the other purple place we don't talk about here. But that's okay. You don't have to worry about it because I'm not streaming right now. I'm on a bit of a hiatus. As you can see, I'm in transition mode. So I have moved cross-country. So all my content is on hiatus. However, since we're on YouTube, if you want to go follow me and subscribe there on Bardic Dice, you can catch up. And what we normally do is the Call of the Netherdeep on Wednesdays and Fates United on Thursdays. But beyond that, I'm super excited to be playing Avum. I was about to say Mythronon. Avum, a one half of the Twilight Twin duo, an Oracle/Mastermind rogue who likes to rewind time and keep his friend safe. So, super excited.
It's all a great time over here. And definitely keep an eye out for Bardic Dice when he does eventually start streaming again. It is going to be a great time, but glad you're able to have this little hiatus to take a little bit of a break, as it were. So with that, continuing on to the second half of the Twilight Twins, we have, as stated earlier, one of our official artists for the game, Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. You can also find me on social media posting art over on Instagram and Twitter at Pip400art. I'm in the chat with that as well. I stream over at Marquee Gaming. Are we really calling it the Purple Place? At the Purple Place. It sounds like a kid's bouncy castle.
It really
house.
does.
That's what it sounds like.
It really does.
Yeah, did you guys know I made a connection? We're going live at every kid's bouncy house around the country now. So.
Oof.
The whole new tour. Very exciting.
Huh?
Big opportunities. So I stream over there over at Marquee Gaming. I do arts at Monday, 3:30 CST. I usually will do commissions or other personal projects. It's always a good time. In this game, I play Scissory, I was about to say Sheikah because I just typed it. I'm not Sheikah, I'm Tweely. Part of the Tweely Twin duo. I'm Paladin / Rogue. And I think she's ready to go. She's excited for a new adventure.
Yeah.
The end.
As always, we're off to a chaotic start here at Winds of Calamity. It's a great time as always. So, jumping on over, we have then our second half of the nerdy power couple of yore, Mark.
Hello, I am Mark. And yes, Rachel and I both stream on the Purple Place. Marquee Gaming. There's a YouTube channel too, but... There's also the Purple Place, which is the better place, I think, to catch us. So, but here I play Attic, Sheikah Artificer, and everyone kind of is comparing him to Tony Stark and Iron Man, so that's a good way to reference the thought with him.
I mean, you basically have the suitcase suit going on, like...
Yep.
Or no, it's the nano suit in Infinity War. You basically have that going on, so you're pretty close. But with that, jumping on down, as stated earlier, she's also one of our other official artists for this stream, Deely.
There we go. Hi, I'm Deely. I do art, and someday I'll go back to the Purple Place. But for now, I am just me. Follow me on Twitter. It's fun. and on Discord. Well, you can't follow on Discord, but I am on Discord. Join the tavern. Anyways, I play Demi, a Sheikah Echo Knight bard, and she's fun. And I love making lists.
Yep. And
So
if you saw my Instagram post, you got a little bit of a teaser of some of the character posters, and Demi loves making lists. So with that, rounding things out, continuing our little bit of a Avengers type round out, we have our Hawkeye of the group, as it were, Silent.
I mean, at least he's probably the most accurately named.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Silent. I do stream sometimes once every blue moon, apparently. I play Aaron. He is the ranger fighter Rito who likes to fly away straight towards danger, but also tries to avoid as much danger as he can. And trying so very hard to teach subtlety to Scissory and Attic.
He is a great teacher. He's doing a great job.
I mean, there's progress. We'll
progress.
see. There's progress.
Yeah.
We have
There's
wink.
something.
We have wink, no wink. I mean, that's all you need,
That's
right? Yeah.
That's all you gotta say, and she'll get it now, just like that.
Yes, well, as stated, thank you all so much for joining us. We're excited to get into this. If you couldn't tell, we do indeed also have merch. This Daz Dopers mug is fantastic. It's actually become my favorite mug. I'm not even kidding. I use it a lot. You can check them out at Avon and Scissory's Apothecary, and it's all a great time. Apart from that, I think that is everything that we have announcements for. Next week, we are tentative as to whether or not we're going to be on. So stay tuned to social media to see about that. But apart from that, everyone, I think we're all good to go for announcements. Anything else?
You're amazing, Lit.
Thank you.
No announcement. Beep, 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 beep,
You'll
beep,
get compliments.
You're amazing.
I know I will get compliment. I don't like it, though.
Breaking news: the best Zelda-inspired DM on the internet. Literary _DM.
Well, thank you. With that, we're going to go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity.
It's a thunderstorm.
It's a thunderstorm. Oh, we've had a lot of thunderstorms here. When last we left our heroes, the party of adventuring heroes known as Scissory's Angels have made their way to Zora's domain, and after rescuing Princess Mira and returning her to her father, King Sidon, as well as the Zora's Sapphire that was stolen, the heroes were awarded a keep, which they then started to maintain and decorate, as well as even start to refurbish and redesign as they saw fit, as well as discovering that it was inhabited by a spirit of sorts by the name of Flat, who was there to teach the party a potential new song to help save his lost brother in Icona Valley by the name of Sharp, which Demi wholeheartedly agreed to. From there, the party made their plans to make their way to Castletown, first stopping by Fort Hateno and seeing if there's any goings-on there. From there, we pick up as the party has broken off, more or less, from breakfast. Avum and Adek have rushed upstairs in order to continue their construction in Adek's room of making a pole to lead down to the Science Bro lab, I guess we're calling it.
Yes.
From there, we know where Avum and Adek are. Where's everyone else?
Probably back in his room. You're hearing the thunks of arrows.
Yes.
Back at it.
Yeah, did we... So is this after our little talk? Is that what you said?
Yes, this is after... Sorry.
How far ahead did you skip? Just kind of immediately after? Or is it like end of the day?
basically immediately after, Avum and a deck, this is picking up right after Avum and a deck, we're like, conversation's done. It's picking up right after that.
You
Okay.
can still see our
Smoke
bodies. doing
outlets.
this.
It's
Like
smoke
Yeah.
outlets and
Mario.
working, yeah.
Then they're gone.
Basically.
Did we say when we were leaving? Like, when was it just going to be? We never established that. I don't remember.
I don't think we did.
Okay. We were so productive, yet not.
Yeah, not at all.
We have a plan. We'll execute it at some point.
So you're a D&D party.
Yes.
Yeah. That's about right.
We had an A flat plan.
All right.
Music joke.
It's
Okay.
a ghost.
Insert music joke.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. I think I would probably be just getting stuff ready, finishing up the decorations on my room.
Okay.
And yeah.
Perfect. Finishing up the decorations on your room. Aaron, you're just practicing away at your archery. With this, Demi.
Mhm.
As you're finishing up with the dishes, Flat is assisting you. He then looks and says, when would be a good time to teach you this song, as it were?
I mean, I have time right now. If you want.
Very well. Do you have your instrument? Perhaps we can go into more of the foyer, as it were, or study. I don't know which one of these rooms are.
Yeah, I can go. Let me go get my lute, and I'll be right back.
Perfect.
Or lyre. It's a lyre, not a lute.
Yes, it's a lyre.
I go and get it. Yeah.
Right. You come down. You come back down, brandishing this beautiful instrument. He looks, and with his other hand, that seems to be almost fused with a conductor's baton, he's instructs saying, "This song, as stated, will have the ability to be able to free my brother's soul when you play it for him. It probably will take some time, but it also has some other effects. Seemingly as though when you do this, you could potentially have the ability for a certain amount of times per day to be able to control rain, as it were."
Oh. All right.
So
That sounds really exciting.
with that, he then raises it up and saying, "If we'll begin." He goes, "Hold on." And then he's basically doing 4/4 time signature.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, go ahead and make for me a performance check.
Okay. Let me get. Wow. Okay. Wait. 26.
26. As you're going, he's teaching you the various notes. As he's conducting, the notes seem to almost apparate into the air, and you're looking and you're able to follow it up and down the various plucks of the string, and things are going very well, especially for a first time sight reading. At this point, then he says, "All right, now let's go ahead and pick it up." And at this point, he switches from 4/4 and then swaps it over to almost like a 6/8 time signature. It's true time signature. At this point, go ahead and make for me another performance check.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared to think about actual music sheets.
Can you tell I was in band for a long time?
24.
24. Again, you're able to look at it and you're able to follow it very consistently. At this point, you're getting it down. Go ahead and make for me one more performance check.
Okay. That's another 24.
Another 24. As you're going, you manage to just at the very end close your eyes as you feel the music start to flow and guide your fingers. There's arcane energy surging through your arms as you just feel wind almost wrap around you, as almost everything just goes completely black. And you just have this song just going, echoing through your mind, as when it happens, all of you hear as clouds begin to roll in and rain begins to pour down. Congratulations, you have learned the Song of Storms.
Yes!
Is that Vadi? Is Vadi back? Everyone stations! Dave was like running out of his room.
Oh, is he?
But yeah, last time Thunderstorm showed up randomly, it was Vadi.
Oh,
We're ready
no.
to fight him.
No.
Ava,
I
Ava,
am just-
we have thunderstorms in the light realm. It's a thing.
And also,
On a
that was
sunny
me.
day? Oh,
That was me.
you did that?
Yeah.
What, do light realm people just control the weather?
I can now. Oh, my light changed.
I guess I'm gonna go pick up all the
as
paperwork off
I
my
struggle.
table.
As you struggle to change the light back.
Yeah, Flat just taught me a song, and he said that it can control the rain. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
What?
Can you give us warnings next time? I didn't have my journal secured. But very impressive.
The rain's outside.
The wind. I had my window
Oh.
open.
Sorry.
Thank you. You did great. It's impressive. Even
Thanks.
just walked back.
So,
Sorry, everyone. Thank you, Flat. It's amazing.
well, I have been working on it for some time, and I'm glad that I'm able to pass it on for someone to be able to perform it. It's quite an achievement of both my brother and I started working on it. So glad someone else is able to perform it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You should be very proud.
Yeah, you can find it under Homebrew.
Do I
And-
just add that?
In the Discord specifically.
Oh, okay. There you go. Thanks.
Yeah. Yep.
I love it.
All right. And as you go in there, he teaches you a little bit of the finer details about the song, and have this nice conversation. Sizri, you're finishing up your decorations, is basically what you said?
Yes. I also, I kind of want to take out that puzzle thing and just, look at it. I don't want to do anything with it. But it's just been
Okay.
sitting in my pocket.
All right.
So, I just want to see if it's done anything since I took it a couple days ago or whenever that was.
Go ahead and make, actually, let me check something here real quick. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond, don't crash on me now.
I have my sunglasses on my top of my head because it's storming now.
Yep. Alright. So, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is it's really, oh no, yeah, it is, it's 19.
19.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know why.
Did you get an item?
oh, it is 19. Okay.
I think it might be my shield, maybe, I'm not sure.
Maybe. So as you're looking at it, you just sit down in your bed. You examine this fragment that's almost looks to be made of pure obsidian with elements of similar tattoos to yours. A deck earlier was able to recognize it and identify it as a fragment of a fused shadow. You look over it and you notice that it's slightly glowing, almost dim and then off, dim and then off, of slight cyan with almost a tinge of crimson to it. And it wasn't doing that before.
It wasn't. Was it just sitting there before? Or did it have any lights to it or anything?
It was pretty plain, but now and now it seems to be glowing, or at least dimming in and out.
Do I remember any like stories that said anything about what it was used for, or like what maybe would even activate it or anything like that?
Yeah, I would say at this point, go ahead and make for me either a history or religion check, since you're a Twily.
Sure. Oh no, Sisri. I think it's a 5.
Oof.
There's something about specifically just the idea of almost like ancient history. Something about that just didn't necessarily interest you, or probably, but the best, all you can recall is that you know that these things have a basically direct tie to your people existing in the first place. Beyond that, you can't really recall much. You know that a deck was able to provide some bit of information about that. You do recall that. But as far as any other details that a deck didn't provide, you don't know.
Okay. Where are the boys?
2 of them are in a deck's room.
Yeah, I met those 2.
Yeah.
They're in a deck's room. Okay, they're probably being really noisy. I will just go over there really fast. And first I want to listen to see what they're talking about. Anything sneaky?
Do you have any tips on like how to hold the sledgehammer? Because I know like the right angle to hit, but I'm having a hard time with the pendulum swing of hitting the actual block there.
Yeah, you'll hold closer to the end of the handle. You'll get better speed. You're holding it really close. You're not going to get much force with that.
Like a fulcrum. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Give that a try.
I say to myself, he's not even using his fake accent right now. And then I just walk into the room. Hey!
Hello, Scissory.
And character.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Oh, you did. I think you did forget with the deck anyway.
Yeah. It's canon, you know. I walk in. I just shut the door. Sorry to bother you. Check it out. Just hold it up.
Is
Wasn't
it
doing that
glowing?
before. I don't know.
That's weird.
Thought we should be aware, especially Ava, because you know this might be connected with us. I'm not sure.
Right. Not to mention we have someone of our own kind involved with body now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try any like religion or history check myself? Looking at it.
You absolutely can.
Zelda dice. Nope. Right.
Is that a 1?
Nothing. He just stares at it. He's just. I got nothing.
And bring it over here, and I'll ritually cast Identify on it again to see if anything's different from the last time I did it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right. As you're casting it, about halfway through you're ritually casting it, the dimming suddenly stops. But you finish up the casting, and as you do detect something different. And it's almost as though a fragment of a memory was dumped.
Fragment of a memory was dumped?
Basically, think of it like a capacitor. How like a flash of a camera. How a capacitor stores up the energy and then dumps all of its energy in one go. So it's
like it was holding something and then it's gone now.
Yes, but you don't know how much. but clearly something was here and it's no longer there.
You said he knows it's a memory, or
Because of identify, yes.
So I'm wondering if this thing is listening or something, and then sending that somewhere else. I don't know.
What do you mean?
It had memory of something, and now it's gone. Like it just sent. Now it's not blinking anymore.
Memory of something and now it's gone? I mean, I guess it is not.
Like it was
blinking
holding
anymore.
something, like a memory.
It's weird. I don't know when it started doing that. I kind
You
of hadn't
said-
even paid much attention to it.
you said it felt like it was going to take you somewhere before we brought you back.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, I was definitely like talking to it because I thought, maybe it'd help me. He just,
Not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, it does seem like a plausible first step anyway. So.
Right. So,
I mean, the only thing that concerns me if it's something old, or you said you guys have told
Dangerous.
right. I mean, our
mhm.
people weren't started on the best of footings before we kind of
Right.
redirected our way, but and you found it for a reason. Just like you and Deck are trying to comb through different items to figure out who you are. Maybe the same thing is true for you, Scissor. Or the path that you're going on, at least.
Wait, what? What's your point?
That maybe you're supposed to be finding these things to uncover whatever you both are supposed to be doing, or how to help each other.
I mean, isn't it a little concerning, though, that you got sent to this place from Viren, who is a bad person, and that's where you found it?
Yeah, right next to the place where we left. Yes, absolutely. It is a little concerning.
Lit, being that it's on my path of knowledge,
Yeah.
would I know anything of banishment and how that would work yet?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check, since it's on there, but you haven't learned it just yet.
Oh no, go back a day. Arcana would be 16.
16. Yeah, you would definitely know that there are spells out there that can send people who are maybe from another plane back to their home plane. So, given that Viren has shown clear capability for the arcane arts, it's not out of reason that she probably used banishment type ability.
Would I be able to make that connection to the actual spell she made, or just that it's possible?
Thinking about, I mean, considering you fought Viren maybe 3 days ago, with that 16, you can generally gather that with how she did her hand movements, and that was typically followed with the sound of a pop. That's in the wording of the spell.
I know that. Oh, okay.
It says they leave the plane with the sound of a pop, and it's hysterical, and I love it.
Or is it the wording of the banishment spell?
Yeah, it's there. But anyway, you are able to know that more than likely that's what she did. She cast banishment.
Well, it's been something I was looking into. There's a spell about banishing you back to the realm you originate from. So I think she was either, it's very plausible that she sent you back there to find that, or was just trying to get you out of that fight, and you just happened to go back to something we interacted with. I mean, we don't have memories of a week.
I mean, I don't even know if we interacted with that thing. It was just
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just, it could be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, instead of it being placed there by Viren, it could have been something we interacted with, or not.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's
All right.
risky. What do you
It
think about
is-
doing?
Well, I'm not thinking about doing anything. I'm not sure if I want to mess with this thing right now, at least. Not until it gets desperate.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've heard anything good about it. It kind of seems it's about the same amount of caution as that book. You know?
Though I think you said it was a memory, though, not like a curse, right?
Well, this thing can transform people.
It can
But
transform people? I don't think I heard that.
I think I said that, yeah. It's dangerous, can transform people. There's 4 pieces of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's pure chaos.
That was what I latched onto, was the chaos part, not the transforming people part. Sorry, sometimes when there's like an info dump, I only get about 3 or 4 things and not everything. So.
Same.
But yeah, it's dangerous, especially to non-Tweedly.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of ways to safely do experiments on it, but I can't think of anything.
Nearly impossible to control.
I will say, a little concerning that we had mostly, the color of the markings that we have, normal. Red, there's a little bit of red in there. Red is not a good thing. That's bad. So.
What was on the monsters that killed those farmhands?
Yeah. Bad thing. So I don't know. I just figured I'd tell you guys.
Thank you for telling us. I'm actually impressed that you did right away.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Sorry if that was backhanded. I do mean that as a actual compliment.
Oh, then I will take it as well. Thank you.
We've had a recent skirt of waiting to tell each other things. So.
True. Okay. Well, that's all I have. Hey, we never said when we're leaving. I'll ask the others too. When do you want to leave? Should we leave tomorrow?
Well, I mean, do you think we're going to be done with this tomorrow, Attic?
I mean, considering how we already have like the shaft of the tunnel system down, because there's a tower right there. We just have to get into the basement. We could probably put like a ladder and a little small thing into there. So I don't think it would be outside of the realm of possibility.
Sure. Where are we going again? I'm so sorry. I really kept on doing calculations in my head.
Did you listen at all?
It was to an extent. But there wasn't a finality there. I was really thinking about
Attic was listening. Attic, you get a star in my book. I just
remember something about Rito Town as well, so I just wasn't sure. And then we were also talking about a town in between, so I'm just saying I was listening. Just there was a lot of things involved with that. So. And then we got super surprised by a musical ghost person.
True. What did Attic just say that we're going? Where we're going?
Oh, we're going to the place beyond the one we're going to. Castle Town, of course I'm listening.
You did it! Okay, good work. I'm gonna go, boys, have fun! And I just slam the door.
Alright, back to work.
As I'm leaving and I'm going to go back to my room, I look down at the little puzzle piece I put in my pocket, and I just mumbled that better have been a dream, and then I just move on.
Okay. Is she gonna go talk to Aaron next, or because Aaron, you're just firing arrows?
Yeah, I think I just check in with the other two, and just ask them, is tomorrow cool? Just kind of try and get us all on the same page.
Yeah, tomorrow's fine. I don't really see much of a reason other than of staying, anyways.
You could always help the boys with their project.
That's not really my thing.
Okay. Just suggestion.
Fair.
And I check with Demi too.
Tomorrow sounds great.
Perfect. I'd probably chill with Demi for the rest of the day, especially if the everyone else is doing their thing.
Perfect. So while this construction is happening, I would say Adek and Avum, go ahead and make for me a Tinker's check. You kind of make the checks, or one of you can have advantage. It's up to you.
Probably you with advantage.
Okay, sounds good. You want me to use intelligence with it, or?
Since considering you're trying to smartly tear down portions of a wall, yes.
Definitely you.
So that, now with my super cool bonus to checks, is a 30.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, wait, 31 because of my feather. I forgot about my hair.
31.
Yeah, I think it works. You're able to
RGB lights go here, the slide goes here.
You're very able to precisely, intelligently know where to break down certain elements of the brick to, one, keep it as hidden as possible without causing severe structural damage to the support. So
You're playing the most complicated game of Jenga ever.
you literally are. And I would say with that 31, you would definitely be able to get it to the point of, it's going to take you the whole day with both of you doing it, but you would definitely be able to still, at that point, even get a ladder installed with that 31.
Perfect. I'll lay out a little bit of spot too at the base where I'm going to put my arcane forge. We can get that and just have this whole system working.
Yeah. So,
see, that's dope.
Yeah. Was that even a natural 20? I'm terrified to ask.
No, that was a 19 on the die.
Oy, that's insane. I love it.
We could just make our own master sword.
Right, at this point?
I mean, I can blacksmith stuff too, so maybe.
You do not have the divine fire from Skyward Sword, so no, you can't.
Okay, let's go back. We'll get the
It'll be
sapphire,
just
we'll
as
steal it in the middle of the night, we'll make it into its own master sword.
You can make my own master sword. All right. And as you're all doing these various activities throughout the day, is there anything else you all care to do?
Do it.
Yeah, Aaron will go out for night flight again.
All right. Aaron, go ahead and make for me your perception check.
You got it. GG. 19.
19. You're looking around as the sun is starting to set. The various ships are making port as some have started to leave. The calm sensation of the air passing your wings begins to take you in a slight little comfort. The far-off statue of Lord Jabu Jabu acting as a lighthouse for the ships that are coming in at sea at night is an interesting sight. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You don't see any of the other giants like you saw the day prior. It is a calm flight without any disturbance.
Cool.
And as dinner time begins to roll around, all having a fine meal, there comes a knock on the main door.
Pretend no one's home.
We didn't order anything else, right?
I'll get it.
I don't know.
You go open up the door, and outstanding in front of the door, waiting to be entered, with her arms crossed, bronze skin, red flowing hair with a little bit of strands of gray, is the familiar form of Lydia.
Lydia, hey, welcome to our new giant keep. You like?
Well, I figured I'd take a look at it before I made my way over to Castletown. May I come in?
Of course.
Who told you about our keep?
I was there when you all got it.
Okay. I just thought we asked about secrecy, but yeah, I forgot to.
Just a slight lapse of memory. It's all right.
No, that you passed the questionnaire. Come on in.
Ava, do you remember like anything that happened in the last few hours? Just curious if there's like memory.
I mean, she could be someone in disguise, like an assassin or something. I mean, you guys should be cautious in asking things.
I think it's her.
I cast detect magic.
You do detect magic on her, but it's usually her magical items. Mainly around her sword and a little bit of bracers.
How funny would that be if someone was using
Real layers
disguise
of it
self? Yeah.
And then they're like,
My Friday group would be looking at this and say that is a smart move. But
very, very happy afterwards. After that, was found out.
Yep. So as she walks in, she looks and, well, you certainly cleaned this place up nice. Just seems to be a little bit more of a fixer-upper with some of the stonework, but glad to see you all are making a little bit of a home.
This is one day. Just wait.
Does not surprise me. My apologies. She looks over to you, Demi. She says, I don't believe we've had our acquaintance.
"Hi, I'm Demi."
She goes, shakes your hand, and it's a rather elegant but also very firm handshake. And she goes, my name is Lydia, and I am a queen of the Gerudo pirates, just down in the Great Sea, as it were. But regardless, I figured I would come to see you all, how you all were doing, and, well, everything considered, I'm also making my way to Castletown.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You mentioned that. Why are you going to Castletown? Doesn't seem quite your style.
Well, Shandwind will be coming with me. My forces will be remaining in Zora's domain to assist in any means necessary for the time being. The reason why I'm heading, though, is, well, Shandwind and I agree that with our familiarity with Vati, at the time Aster, the Queen should know about everything that our involvement in it, and if we could provide any other information for her.
Sounds smart.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We will be heading out probably in a few days, but just want to let you all know in case, well, we do run into you.
Yeah. You can probably look us up. We are planning on going there ourselves tomorrow, I think.
Yep.
We won't be leaving tomorrow, probably within the next few days. But regardless, just wanted to...
Can you do an insight check to see
Yeah.
if she was digging for that information to see where we're going here? Or if it's just an innocent conversation.
Yeah.
Avon's still totally untrusting of anybody.
Yeah, no.
16?
Yeah, you gather that she's being fairly straightforward, as Lydia usually is. She doesn't tend to beat around the bush. So.
Cool.
Well, unless you all have anything information that would be pertinent for me to know, I guess...
Ever met a ghost composer?
Do you want some tea?
Like that?
I wouldn't mind some tea, but I can't say I've met a ghost composer before, though, truth be told, I haven't met a lot of things before I met you all.
Bring the
A
cat
lot
down.
of things I think are typical Light Realm are not typical Light Realm. That is like the lesson I've been learning.
It's hard to figure out what.
I think that's the theme of the world, is just expect the unexpected.
That's why I love the Light Realm. I was thinking, Lydia, one thing that maybe might be good for you to know Castletown, apparently there is someone that is doing that tattoo thing. The stuff that your, what's her name? Solana? Is that her name?
Yes.
I got it! Solana. The stuff that Solana was delivering. It seems like the same thing's going on. There is what we're worried about. So, we'll probably look into it. I don't know if she's delivered anything from there, or to Castletown, I should say. Or if she knows of anybody that delivered anything.
Bigger network.
Bigger network. That's a nice
There
word.
you go.
I personally don't know of anything of the sort, but thank you for informing me that it's made its way as far as Castletown. I will actually go and see if I can investigate about this further. See if Solana knows anything.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful. Then whatever we find out, maybe we can meet back up in Castletown, compare notes.
Certainly.
Subtly, maybe, even. Right, Aaron? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll certainly see what I can do. But that is definitely good information. And as at the end of she's saying this, you just see a little cup of tea float her way, and she goes like, "Oh, thank you."
That's the ghost.
Ghost composer.
I'm not even gonna ask questions. And she just sips her tea and says, is this more of that tea that I provided you, Adek?
Oh yeah.
I see you taking good care of it. Unfortunately, I don't think we have much left. She's looking at the saucer that's floating there. She just gently puts it down and says, no. And then...
Oh, his name's Flat.
How on the nose? And the cup just kind of floats away at that point and goes, if there's one thing I have to say about you all is I need to keep you all around. You keep my life very exciting.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, in your travels, have you ever gone around to the island of Icona Village or the Icona Canyon? Do you know of anything that might be able to give us insight?
I know of a kind of village, but more so, well, a kind of valley, but more so out of whispers. I never lived in Termina, but everything I've heard comes from whenever I would do mainland at Clocktown. I would hear whispers and tales of a terrible war that ravaged the land and caused it to fall into a curse between the people of Akana and the Goro.
Interesting. Do you know
Now
what
it's my
caused the
turn to
war?
forget.
Or
What
just,
is that? What's that about with Flat?
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Gotcha. Tracking.
He looks at, no, I know nothing about it. All I know is that they're almost locked in an eternal conflict at this point. Beyond that, I really don't know much. All of it is rumors and hearsay. There are tales of if you live there long enough, you yourself will become an undead and bound to the land.
Oh, that's not fun.
No, many have been turned into Stalfos, Stallchilds, and Gibdos from various tales.
Well, it does seem to confirm what we've already heard. Interesting. Thank you.
Very much so. And then a slight scone comes flying out and she goes, for the road. You all keep my life very interesting. She takes a little bite, slight bow, and then she makes her way out.
Bye.
Hello. Bye.
Was she our first keep visitor? Or am I forgetting already? That's just
I
a
think
special
so.
moment.
The delivery crew doesn't sound as visitors, right?
Yeah, I don't think
No.
that counts. Yeah.
They were
Unless everyone's
deliveries.
already here. We're the visitors to them, I guess, right?
What?
Well, if,
What?
like, Flat was already here, we can't institute him as a guest because we're guests.
Yeah,
on
no,
him.
he already left.
Yeah, he was like a unintentional
Help?
commod.
Roommates.
Yes.
Thought you were trying to make a music pun there. I was curious if you were going to
No.
terminate that one. That's good.
And on that note,
Oh dear.
There it is.
Usable.
With that, is there anything else you all care to do for the night before you rest up for the evening?
is it still raining?
No, it only lasts for like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's Demi up to?
I'm probably just practicing not playing this. Can I play that song without causing the storm? Like just
If you
without intention?
if you decide
I
to
guess
if you
intention.
decide to willingly fail the skill check, then yes.
Oh. So I mean it doesn't sound good?
No, what that means is that the song doesn't activate. The
Oh,
song
okay.
has a requirement of you need to make a 15 performance check in order for this the abilities to activate.
Oh, yeah. Then I'll just kind of purposely just play it, but I'm not anything crazy. But yeah, I'm just playing that probably in my room.
Definitely was thinking of the really bad Titanic music.
Oh, the one with the dude on the recorder. Like
Yeah,
the
the
most
recorder.
legendary video on YouTube.
So good. Oh my gosh. I think about that way too much. Yes.
Demi, are you okay?
My
Like,
yeah,
please,
just-
please stop playing, Debbie. Please, we're begging you. It's echoing down the halls. We can't do it anymore.
I created this recorder for 3 hours, guys.
That's right. Dishes in the kitchen. It's bad.
But no, I'm just hanging out in my room.
You'll probably get a knock.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Demi.
Hi. What's up?
Oh, right. Lightroom thing. Not much. I think that's what you're supposed to say.
Mhm.
No, I was just curious to get a chance to know you better since you're seemingly traveling with us longer than temporary.
Oh yeah, that's true. I wasn't expecting any of this. Yeah. What's up? I've been wanting to get to know all of you
What?
too. Oh, I just okay. Yeah, what did you want to know?
We're just trying to get to know you a little bit more about what your, I don't know, what you've been through. What are your goals for adventuring and traveling?
Oh.
What brought you to this?
Well, I
You wanna,
re-
like, walk around the keep or something? Because it's like really awkward here in the hallway. Just sitting
Yeah.
here.
yeah, that works.
It's not raining anymore, so
I think if I really focus in on this song, then it starts raining. But I don't know how many times I can do that either.
do you think Aaron's on his flight? We could always wait for him to go flying. That'd be a little mean, but funny.
And then make it rain.
It'd be a
Yeah.
little funny.
I'll probably try pulling that on him at some point.
Yeah,
And it's
some
really
idea.
funny because if he gets wet and then he like shakes, then
He poofs up a bit, yes.
Yeah. it's pretty great.
So yeah, I mean, you seem like you had a pretty nice life in that village. What brings you into wanting to wander with us, aimless wanderers?
Well, I already told you all that I had been doing that for like 20 years anyway, so really, because of the secret organization
Sure.
of Sheikah, and
I was kind of curious why you joined, not just that you had.
oh, well, I wanted,
Surface level, you know.
yeah,
I mean, of course, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
oh no, it's okay. Well, when I was younger, my parents were both a part of it, the same organization, and I looked up to them so much. But then they died on a mission. So, I mean, I think it was trying to, become like your parents because they're so cool and you idolize them. But, I got really sad, and my sister too, and I started training, and that kind of made me feel connected to them, and it made me come out of my shell because I became kind of fearful of the outside world. And then eventually my aunt/mentor took me under her wing and showed me that it's not scary outside, and adventuring is really fun. And I grew to love doing, just going to town and setting up and getting to meet people, and, chasing down some bad guys was always fun, getting to kick their butts. So.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was fun.
I'm sorry about your parents. I
Oh.
know what it means to idolize, at least family, not parents. But...
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh. Anyways, I was just curious why, I guess, you wanted to continue with us. I mean, I know you have a little bit of history with Aaron, but are you not worried about some of the dangers that could be held along the path we're going?
Oh. Well, I mean, I was kind of told to do this, but it also sounded really fun. So.
What sounds fun about any of this?
The excitement and adventure and the danger.
Sure. Interesting. All right.
I think Scissory and I can
Yes, you and Scissory seem to get along.
bond over the yeah. But I do know what it's like to be nervous and to care for a sibling and want everything in the world for them to be safe. So I would never want my sister to do this, FYI.
Oh, 100%.
She's completely content. I talked her out of doing this, so I get it. But
Okay.
I think it's fun.
I apologize if this was more forward. I was just kind of curious why you had skin in the game.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
starting to get it with some of the others, but trying to find my own reason too, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm glad that you're here with your sister, though. You keep saying that you both just came here kind of happenstance, so...
Yeah. There's a small part of me that wonders if Scissory knows what happened. It's keeping it from me, but she convinced me for one more adventure. It was supposed to just be like a weekend trip. And here we are in the grand adventure of heroes of ancients and good versus evil in the light realm.
I mean, it is also kind of cool traveling with a hero. So, that's exciting.
Do you really think so?
I think so. I mean, I'm not dismissing the danger. I've been in plenty of dangerous situations. But I also think that if there's anything that I can contribute that's helpful to, keep all of you from, certain doom kind of thing, even if there's just a little thing that I can do to help. I think it's worth doing.
Seems like you and a deck also have something in common.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good quality to have. I'll try
Thanks.
and figure out how to have that quality myself and learn how to do it from some of you guys, I guess.
Just take it day by day.
That's what I'm doing. Also, apologize if I've offended you in any way, even in ways I'm not aware of.
I'm deeply offended that you didn't use that broom. It's very offensive in my culture.
Well, then, I continue to be offended. It's not me.
I'm just kidding.
I know you are. That was a
You're-
very good insight.
I appreciate the money consciousness, and had you visited when I had my cart and, was doing the whole merchandise seller, I mean, I probably would have, I had a lot of people haggle and do all of that, so.
You did good in the quality of items you got. You see Ava just straining to give you a compliment on the price.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I have a few more things I need to check in before the night, but thank you. I just was wanting a chance to get to know you more. That's all.
Yeah. I'm excited to get to know everyone a little bit better.
Lit, do we see Aaron flying around?
Yeah.
Since you're walking around, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yes.
Oh, man. 9.
19.
Okay. Ava, you're more focused. You're looking around. You can't really see him due to his brown feathers. He almost seems to perfectly blend into the basically the twilight sky. Demi, you've known Aaron for a lot longer. You're able to pick out his feathers immediately. And you see him, and he's flying slightly overhead as he's just doing a little bit of gaze out and to the distance, and seems to be doing a little bit of a tilt to one side to course correct.
Hey, I'm gonna nudge. He's over there.
Oh, you found him? I don't see him.
Right there, by that really shiny star.
I trust you.
Do you want me to?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make a performance check.
It's 14 plus 9.
I just
23.
Are we within 60 feet of him?
Oh yeah, is it gonna affect him?
So basically to further explain the spell, it affects the whole area, but the effects of like lightning being called down, stuff like that, that's the 60-foot area.
Oh, okay.
So yes, as the storm clouds do go around, Aaron, you feel a sudden shift as there's a bit of an updraft in the wind, in the air, as the air starts to become more dense. Suddenly, out of nowhere, you look up, you just see the rolling, thunderous clouds start to roll in. What do you do? This is all happening instantaneously, by the way.
Can I... You said I was in the middle of a glide, right?
You're in the middle of a glide. You're probably about a little bit over the ocean at this point, but you can still make your way in.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to. He's gonna roll, roll and try to do a 180 turn to the closest landmass he can find before whatever rain comes down stops his ability of flight.
I would say go ahead and at that point make for me a survival check, followed by a perception check to see closest area.
Okay, so survival first.
Over top of us.
Yeah, I thought so too.
He was
survival 25 and perception is 25.
Yeah. He is near you, but at the same time, you guys are on the coast, like right on the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
So, over you can still be over the ocean. So as you, with all those checks, you're able to find it perfectly. You didn't fly, you were gliding near enough to the keep where you can make your way back, as you basically at that point do a massive flap and get into course correct, and you just start going into an almost straight up quick dive as you just come soaring near to the keep. As the rain starts to pour in, you just tuck your wings in so they don't get too wet. At this point, go ahead and make for me a dexterity saving throw.
I'll do Featherfall.
You don't know if I'm in danger yet.
Ava
Even though
already
you might be.
plans on not making the prank too bad.
Maybe
He's
I
holding
took
it.
this a little too far.
Yeah, why is he diving?
19.
19. All right, you're able to successfully go in, but the last second, as the rain starts to pour down on all of you, Aaron, you managed to just at the last second put out your talons and just grab onto the ground. There's a little bit of a skirt onto the ground, and you do manage to stop, and you stop near Demi and Aaron. Demi and Avum, I should say.
Thank you for that.
And when he stops, I'll do Featherfall, and just one little feather comes slowly down. Sorry, I didn't see you in time. My bad.
Sorry, Aaron.
It's okay.
I'm glad you're safe. I won't do that again.
Yeah, that wasn't nearly as funny as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no. No comedic factor at all.
It's fine. I get the idea of the prank, but
Yeah,
maybe next
pranks
time
to
maybe
me
we're
are
not
like
over ocean.
subtleties to Scissory, I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Sprite goes,
It was.
I thought it was kind of funny.
There you go.
Not now.
I have a feeling you think everything is funny.
Well, what's the point of... You got a point there. I was going to try to be deep, but the words just failed me.
I'm not
It's alright.
There's just
Are
a
you
lot on my
okay,
mind.
Aaron? Yeah.
A lot on my mind right now.
Do you want to talk about it?
Probably better if I did, huh?
Yeah.
You always seem to be in the past, yes.
Let's get out of the rain, though, because, you know,
Can we
it's...
just do it again and make it stop? Or do we have to wait the whole thing?
Have you
Did
noticed
Flat
that?
explain that?
You can drop concentration on it, and it'll cut it.
Okay.
So much better.
I feel so powerful.
And then the
Now that's funny.
I figured that's what you were waiting
Told
for.
you it was worth it. Yep. It's so good.
It's just
He's puffy.
As most birds are when they're wet.
I know.
I used to own parakeets, and that was my favorite part. After they would get a bath, they'd just be...
They're like around the neck area.
Yeah.
Did you want to, like, talk to everybody? Or just us? Or,
No.
just...
Yeah, just you guys is fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Just one of those things. But you thought you
Okay.
trusted. You thought you trusted people. Then next thing you know, there's a knife in your back.
Yeah.
And if it turns out that it's not just him and it's the whole of my people, then who do I trust besides you people? Besides you guys?
True.
Oops. If it's just a story of one or two people twisting it, we can always help you prove to the others that whatever story they're telling is false. Clear your name.
I sure hope so.
I can't imagine all the Rito are this way. I mean, the ones that I've met have been very kind.
I don't know. It's you've been a part of this game for so long. You make these decisions to trust certain people wholeheartedly, and then when one of them twists a knife, it's how do you recover from that?
I don't know. I mean, you could always probably seek refuge with the Sheikah, or I know my sister would love to probably have you hanging around. The kids would. But I don't know.
Now, this is a little hypocritical coming from me, of all people, but sometimes you don't have to recover from it. Just heal and continue forward to do good things, or try and prevent that knife from stabbing something else. But, hypocritical part done, you can also just live a life you want to live. You can be selfish,
You can retire early.
I guess, maybe.
Got an apothecary spot. I could hire you as like a minimum wage receptionist or something.
There you go.
We'll see.
We can set up like an archery shop, and we can find you maybe, cute little Rito girl, and you can just have a happy little retirement life.
Let's just stop the world from destroying itself before that happens.
That's fair.
Just don't let your mind get consumed with, wow, I'm very hypocritical tonight. Don't get consumed with, the heavier things. Just take it day by day.
And take your own advice.
Exactly. I'm learning a lot from talking to you. It's crazy. I'm sorry, it's
I'm
not
very
my therapy
wise.
session. It's yours. I'm sorry. I'm hijacking.
It's
I
fine. It's
apologize.
fine. You're fine. Let's see. I don't know if my mind is capable of letting me rest until the work is done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fair. Weighs on your heart. But, try to just focus on the now, not the what ifs.
And you're not flying solo anymore.
Yeah, I'll admit that's something I have to get used to.
Me too. But
Well,
surprisingly makes it easier. In my opinion.
it does.
At least to recover, at least. So
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you're here, Aaron.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Always here.
Also, please don't kill my sister.
It was never the plan.
You have to preface that.
I mean, it was possibly on the table at one point,
It was technically on the table at some point, but
Oh,
You come full circle. Square, table, whatever.
But yes, I will make sure to do everything I can to protect her.
You've done good.
and we'll help protect you. All protecting each other.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's go warm up in the fire. You're still puffy.
That's fat.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, she likes it, but
It is fun.
So puffy. I'll make hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back into the key.
Yeah. Sprite goes over and you just see a little, your feathers at this point, you see a little, as a little bit of invisible creature, doesn't make herself known at first, is just doing a quick pass against your fluffy feathers. And then she makes herself visible, says, "Hi!" and then scurries off to find Avum.
Fine.
And Demi, you make an excellent hot chocolate as everyone's able to warm up. With that, a deck and Scissory. Anything else you all are doing for the night, or anything else anyone else wants to do before they go to bed?
Attic would begin working on Project 10. This list.
Wow,
I
he's a
always-
mover and a shaker.
I always
Yes, it
make
is.
sure to have this thing open.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's a real.
It's that when he's yes, it's a thing. It's a thing. So I'd say at this point, go ahead and make for me an intelligence check. Tinker's check. This is more or less.
That is a natural 20 for this time. So 32.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh,
That's dopers.
it's Dopers, indeed.
Deck is just taking over the stream. He is
Yeah,
now
this is
in
my
place.
stream now. Anyway, as you're going through, just in a fit of inspiration, it's basically almost like a scene out of like A Beautiful Mind, of where you just get out a sheet of paper and are just constantly writing formulas and equations and writing out blueprints. With that 32, you're definitely able to get the blueprints planned out, and generally you have an idea of potential details and items you'll need. You do know that more than there's a good chance you'll need the Arcane Forge up and running to complete it, but you think you have a workaround with that 32. You think you have a workaround about that.
I can work around that?
Because you got a 32,
Okay.
you think you figured out a workaround.
Okay, cool.
As for whether or not it'll work, this is one of those, this is a harebrained idea, this could blow up in my face, but if it works, it's going to be awesome.
Okay,
Here's
sounds
how
good.
Project
Yeah,
10 is.
I'll pull out like ancient shafts and gears
Yeah.
and stuff like that too to like plan this out. But
Yeah. You'll know you'll need a framework or a chassis to put it all on. But, yeah, considering you got a 32, I will definitely say you have an idea of a workaround without the Arcane Forge. So, because you beat the impossible DC at level 6.
Yeah, you bet.
Professor,
Yeah, so I'll reward that. So I love it. What's anyone else doing for the rest of the night?
Actually, probably in something that no one probably expects, but Aaron's journaling.
Aww.
Dear diary.
What does he say, dear diary?
You don't know, and I will not publicly say.
Ah.
He is.
All right.
He
So
neither confirm nor deny.
all right. So before he goes to bed, Aaron journals. As you all, unless there's anything else anyone cares to do for the rest of the night, you all lay your heads down to rest, anticipating the next day and the journey that's going to come with. Sleep, for some of you, comes fairly easy. Others, because your mind is just racing with a host of emotions and thoughts, it is difficult to go to sleep. But eventually, you are able to get there, and you are able to stay asleep. And that's where we'll go ahead and take our break for tonight. So we'll go ahead, pick up here in about 10 minutes. Go ahead and enjoy this lovely fan art reel in the meantime. So stick around, everyone. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. And welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of Winds of Calamity tonight. For those of you just now joining us, our group of intrepid heroes, Scissor's Angels, have taken some time at the keep in order to process everything that they encountered the night before, from various dreams and potential shifts and questionings of alliances and all that. But everyone had a good rest for the night, as they have woken up to a fairly sunny day outside, partial overcast, nothing too bad. The temperature is about what you imagine, about 60, almost 70 degrees. Perfect day for making your way westward to Castletown, which, by your estimations, making to Fort Hateno will take you 3 days on foot, or on foot. It'll take you to late day by horseback, and I think you got a carriage, right, Demi?
Yep.
So
Yep.
with carriage, that would also take you about 3 days, but it'll be a little bit shorter.
And we found out that paying for teleportation to Castletown is restricted right now, right?
It's restricted due to one, Zora's domain being under attack, and it's just general protocol during times of conflict.
Cool.
Right.
I've packed up. Is there anything anyone else needs to do before we head out?
Relic wants to run into town quick and look for things that would be useful for his idea he came up with last night.
All right, that would be into the general shop. Go ahead and make for me an investigation check.
Even will go with you, and then that's when he hands you the sketch that I told you about.
I did add that to the list. It's level 11 now. Investigation 22. Yes, 22.
I mean, it makes sense.
It makes absolute sense. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say you got a deck?
22.
22. As you're looking, you are definitely able to look, and you see, for your thing, first and foremost, you look and you see what seems to be good framework for the chassis. As from there, you're definitely able to change out various gears and shafts accordingly.
How much would it cost?
All this together would cost 150 rupees.
Can I pay in ancient parts?
Yes, you may. You absolutely may.
Trade. Okay. So just 150.
Yep.
Scattered throughout. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. I'll map that out.
Yeah, go ahead. And then for number 11, this one's interesting, as this kind of technology doesn't technically exist yet. So for this, I'm going to need you to make a intelligence check.
You making what D now has me thinking he's making?
It's 23, but
23.
yeah.
You know generally the shape that's going to... You know the diameter of the shape that's going to need to take. So you're able to get the parts to frame it out, but everything else that's going to go into it, you're going to have to definitely play around with it. You know that.
This is more like a long-term
Yeah.
idea anyway.
Yep.
Right. But yeah, I'll get my stuff and trade and I guess plan more on 11.
Okay. As you return back, having the carriage along with the horse all good to go, who's going to be where?
I will be in the front, controlling Makara.
I can be in the front too.
Yeah.
I have to see everything. I can't I have to be in front. That's all.
I'll be in the back unless you need me to fly overhead.
Avram's like going up to the front and then okay. And then he like goes to the back. I guess I'll get inside.
Yeah, I guess, Demi, what kind of carriage would you have grabbed?
Please be covered. Please be covered. Please be covered.
Yeah, like one of those, yeah, just like simple like canvas kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It can fit all of us, but it's not like giant. But like my horse can pull it just fine. I mean, he's huge, so.
Right, he's a Clydesdale. He was meant to do this. You won't be able to go at a gallop because of all the weight that's being pulled, but you will still be able to go at a decent pace. As you all pile in, 3 of you in the back, that's more than enough to be able to fit. With that, Demi, go ahead and make for me a animal handling check.
Let's see what's going on. Oh. 17.
17. You as you go on the reins and Makara and just starts going forward ever so slightly, and you pull off as you begin to make your way toward Castletown. The day goes relatively uneventful. Zora's domain begins to fade off into the distance. About
Is Aaron's going on random fly arounds, right?
Only if you need to. Other than that, he's in the cart.
If you do, I know Avon would ask you to be looking out for any silent princess or restless crickets while you're out.
He can do that.
So, if you do. If you don't, it's cool.
I'm imagining Aaron like dive bombing for a cricket or a flower, just like
Oh, okay. All right.
And in the back, if I can, I'll start working on the less fragile parts of my plan.
number 10 specifically.
Yes.
All right, go
He's
ahead.
so mysterious.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's so vague.
If Avon's there too, I will bring him in, and I'm going to get his assistance, especially because he has an item that I think would be very helpful in helping me plan this out too. So,
Do you need me to step out?
yeah, you can stay here. It's fine.
If you need a special tool.
Did you say you're going to look for silent princesses? No, no, you're good.
At that point, go ahead and make for me a Tinker's check, a deck.
Can I get advantage because of Avon?
If Avon's assisting, then sure.
You helping me? Okay.
Of course, my friend.
Science bros.
Science
Also,
bros.
Don't know what item you're talking about.
That will be a 30.
What the heck?
Wow.
I rolled an 18 on this one, so
So it's
Okay.
just a straight.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Lid to be like, that technology does not exist. You have to roll it
Not. This
Okay.
is
in
this.
the world now.
As I say, this is Sheikah technology. It's wild. All right. As you're putting together with Avon's assistance, you're able to see various ways as it goes around. It's the more fragile bits is specifically almost this the barrel of sorts. Would be one of the more fragile portions because basically because of how the mechanism needs to work. But you're able. It takes probably a few hours, but you're definitely able to get everything put together with some slight welding on the go. As little bumps happen into the road, you go a little fumble just a little bit, but then manage to come back. You're able to get together the beginnings of what looks to be a barrel of sorts.
and I do have intentions for this to work differently than Avon's as well. So,
Yes.
But yeah, I'll try to get everything into position so that when we rest, I can try to get as close to finishing it as possible.
Yes. Absolutely. You're definitely going to be into that position. And as you're going through the course of the day, since Scisri and Demi are in front, go ahead and make perception checks for me, for both of you.
Boogie. Nice.
Okay. 18.
20.
Nice.
As you're going, you look off into the distance as you see a male and female Hylian holding swords and shields off. OBS disconnected.
Oh,
Row.
all right.
I think stream is fine. But yeah. So anyway,
It's fine. Yeah.
perfect.
It's Skip.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Great. Chat, you didn't miss it. We didn't miss anything. Regardless, you see a male female Hylian raising a sword and shield as you hear various sounds of creatures off into the distance.
Oh.
Probably we
Should
would want to help.
Yeah.
What do we do with this thing? We've never had this your animal, your horse, and this thing. What do we do with this stuff? We just leave it. Like already taking out my sword, like about to.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly, as we're like still walking up, I'm going to cast my speak with animals and just tell Makara to veer off the path a little bit, but follow us when the danger, or come back when the danger's gone.
All right. And that point, everyone's made aware of the danger that's about to happen.
Get ready, boys!
Right, can you stop making monster noises? Oh, okay, all right.
And I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Good job, Demi.
Wow, with my shield I get advantage on initiative rolls, and I rolled a 3 and a 3.
Welcome to the
I think you should pick
Paladin
3.
Okay, so you all would be appearing down on... Oh, 1 second. I need to get you all to that.
Awesome.
Down here, as you see these monstrous looking creatures that appear to be green in scale. 2 of them are wielding crooked blades, almost like boomerangs. One is wielding a short bow. They look to be lizard in nature.
I hate these
This is
things.
all of us. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Where did you say the wagon is?
Down here.
At the bottom?
Yep.
So by far the last one off.
All right. With that, a deck.
3.
Ava.
10.
Wow. Really?
Scisri.
7.
Yeah, we
Wow.
really well.
We're doing a good job.
Demi.
7.
Dexterity is between Scisri and...
18.
Whoa.
My dex is 18.
Scisri, what's yours?
My dex, I'm pretty sure you beat me. Yeah, I have a 15.
All right. Demi, you'll act as an 8. Aaron.
Okay.
25.
Dang.
He goes twice before.
Yeah.
Aaron, there's a... Oh, okay.
He's just gone. I fly away.
You can see a feather falling.
Sephiroth?
Right, jeez. All right.
Don't give me
With that,
Angel's supposed to be a secret.
with that, Aaron, you are up first.
I would hope so. Yes, he's immediately taking flight to about here.
Okay.
And yes. It should be fine. I don't think I need the hunter's mark. I'm going to go ahead and attack the closest one.
Okay. That would be this boyo, the one with the short bow.
This boyo. Yes, the one in front, closest to the group right now.
Yep.
It's a natural 20 to hit.
All right.
Starting off strong.
Aaron's been looking for something to hit.
Apparently.
Yeah, and keep in mind, if you're using your Zora bow, the damage is a little different. It's a D6.
Yes. No, he's still using his longbow. I was just curious whether Colossus Slayer had to be below max HP, and it does.
Yep.
So that's fine. So there's that, and then for the fun of it, he's going to go ahead and use one of his arcane arrows. Hey, I haven't used these yet. Or arcane shot. Yes. So I want to use Shadow Arrow. So the creature hit by arrow takes an extra 2d6 psychic damage and must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, DC 12, or be unable to see anything farther than 5 feet away until the start of your next turn.
All right. Well,
Nice.
Sorry, Mike's next turn.
Yeah. So
Just do damage first.
Yep, so that'll be technically, since you're activating that, as shadowy shadows form into Aaron's bow as he just releases it, and it goes firing into the Zalphos. With its chameleon eyes, it almost just goes and looks up right at you, Aaron.
And then the 2d6. 30 damage.
30 damage, all right.
And it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. That is a 16.
That beats it. He can see.
All right. As he just, he goes, and he just gets hit with it. It's an enveloped with shadow, and he just comes through, just. All right.
Getting used to that.
This one is. Oop. All right. This one's up, and it. Seeing that happen, is going to go ahead and move up to here. Look at you, Aaron, as it's holding its crooked blade that's almost in the shape of an L, and looks like and just hucks it at Avon.
People don't attack me.
Right.
As you see this crooked blade just go flying through the air, and that is going to miss with a 1. As it just goes flying around it, and he grabs it and looks back at you, just as he just, and a ball of spit comes flying out and is going to try to hit you.
That's just rude.
Well, that is going to be 23 to hit.
Yeah, hold on a hit.
It hits?
Yeah.
All right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Woof. 8.
All right. You take 18 points of poison damage.
Yikes.
Oof.
All right. With that, Avon, you're up. As he goes,
ow. Avon will. Let's see. And change what he's going to do. Well, I don't like that. All right, everyone, I'll take care of this one. He's going to step up, and this time, oh, there's so much spells with this one. Okay, he's going to walk up and with his watch kind of roll it again, and it kind of goes out, but this time it's going to turn into a gear, and the gear, only to his perception of the enemy, looks like a portal that's kind of growing, and I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force to make it seem like all of us went and ran like 10 feet to the side, and we're over here as an attacking force.
Okay. Wisdom save on his part.
Intelligence.
Okay. -1. So that fails.
Yeah.
As he looks around, just.
So yeah, I guess it can only be one thing. So I'll just make it seem like it's Avon running over, but with like flashing like spells at him and things like that.
Right, and you just see the Lizalfos just kind of hopping around, just.
So it treats it like it's real.
Mm-hmm.
If it's so convinced, I see when it gets. Each round on my turn, you can deal 1d6 psychic damage to it until it sees through the illusion, which has to take a investigation check.
Right.
So, do I get the damage on this turn?
It says damage. Each damage on your turn all the time. We'll say for right now.
It says similar phantasm created to appear. Each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 damage to the target if it's in the phantasm's area within 5 feet of it.
We'll say for right now, yeah, go ahead. Since it's a d6. So we'll say for right now, go ahead. I'll look into it in between.
Okay. So I'll do 5 points of psychic damage.
Perfect.
As like the other Avon's like casting a spell back towards it.
Yeah, as it looks, and you all see him hopping around. He's trying to dodge spells, but then suddenly at one point it looks like he does get hit as his head just jerks back just ever so slightly. And he's just looking. He's following. He seems to be following where Avon is, but just ever so off.
Yeah, I would have had the other Avon like go up to him essentially. If you want me to put it on there like the opposite direction.
No, that is just fine.
I'm gonna put like another Avon down or something.
Sure, go ahead.
Like that.
Cause this boyo is up, and he's gonna go up and he's gonna swing at this one as the other hand is like, "Come at me!"
And then I'll just do bonus action. To have do the help action for Scissory on that monster.
Perfect. All right, as this Lizalfo is going to try to attack this Hylian, and that one's going to miss with an 8. Second attack, that's going to hit with a natural 20.
Bye.
Swing and a miss, and then a hit again.
As he deals 8 points of slashing damage, or piercing damage to this guy. And he looks to be almost like on his last legs. He kind of just takes a slight knee with that damage and just looks up and says, "Is that all you got?" And with that, Demi, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move up here 30 feet. And as my bonus action, I'm going to summon my shadow.
Okay.
If I can. There we go. Within 15 feet of me, so I'm gonna put it. Actually, I'm gonna put it up here. So I'm just gonna throw it forward, and then, as my action, I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers on this guy up here.
Okay.
That's within 60 feet.
Yep. That is a
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Perfect.
Yep. I'm doing it at second level. My second level spell.
All right. Well, that is a 10.
Yes. Cool. Okay, cool.
Weird to have DC saves work all the time. This is.
I know. So that's 46 psychic. And it must immediately use its reaction. And then it also moves as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. So go ahead.
18.
All right.
Nice.
So it'll go here.
Demi just does some creepy whispers and points her finger.
And the Highland's going to get an attack of opportunity. That's a natural 1.
It's really hurting.
And swing and a miss.
Yep.
Okay. And that's what I do.
All right. Scissor, you're up.
Okay. I gotta rework it. Demi's actions made me have to replan.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I knew you were gonna apologize. Don't apologize. That was a smart
Okay.
move. I was gonna do something else. So,
You do have advantage on the one that Avon's Phantasmal Force is next to, just letting you know.
yeah. So
You can waste it, it's fine. I'm just letting you know.
Basically, what Scissor does is she sees the guy almost get injured, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, Avon, I'm not." And she's starting to go, and then Demi takes like, "Okay, never mind." She like redirects to this guy. Yeah, and I'll take a swing at him. Does he look pretty hurt already? I feel like Avon did some damage to him, and
It's only like 5
Aaron,
points.
didn't he?
Aaron did.
Yeah, Aaron did damage to this guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay,
yeah.
so this guy wasn't hurt very much at all.
Decently, but yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I will just go in for an attack. So I have advantage, right?
Because of help. Yep.
Okay, sweet. That's a 19.
Oh, that hits.
Cool. For funsies, I'll do ensnaring strike on it, just because I'm gonna do it. So he has to make a strength saving throw.
All right. That is going to be a 16.
Yeah, he makes it.
All right. As as vines begin to go up, he just takes his little Lizalfo boomerang and just cuts the vines.
Okay. Damage though with sneak attack. 13.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
All right. With that, this Hylian is up, and he is going to go and going to run over here to say, "I think this is our opportunity. We should go. We should get out of here." The other
I
one,
don't know what's ready with.
and with that, this one didn't like being shot at, Aaron, and he's going to return the favor and pull back his bow and take an attack at you. First attack is going to be in modified 20,
Yeah, it hits.
and second attack will be a 19.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be 5 points of piercing, followed by another 5 points of piercing, so 10 total.
10 total. Awesome.
Yep. And the other Highlands up has been like, "Yes, I think you're right." And they're going to go ahead and start making their escape. As she goes first, Adek, you're up.
All right, I will run in and flank around to the other side of this guy to flank with Scissory. And then both hands on my katana. That first attack is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. For 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. He's still standing, but
Second attack is going to be a 22 to hit.
yep, that hits.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
Right, and you just take it and just cut and carve right into him, just going straight down the chest. Just and collapses.
Look over to Ava. Monster parts. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I was looking away. Can you do that again for me? Just a little quick instant replay of what did it look like when the monster died?
The what?
I'll use the rest of my movement to keep moving closer to the next monster, and as I go, I'll bring out my shield.
All right, with that, Aaron, you're up.
Awesome. He's gonna fly over here. And he's gonna aim at the one that was fleeing earlier.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
This one did take damage, so your Colossal Slayer does come into effect.
Yes.
You can thank Demi for that.
Thank you, Demi.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19.
That hits.
Awesome. Two. It's gonna be 2d8 because colossal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 14 piercing, and then I'm going to. Right, I can use. Yes, action surge. Because fighter. And I'm going to shoot again.
All right.
And that's going to be a modified 20.
That's going to hit.
Also, and since it's a second attack, Colossal Slayer does not take effect.
Correct.
Unfortunate. Another 14 piercing.
All right. It's on the cusp, but it is still standing. As you're oh, that one is dead. Ava, you're up.
All right then, Avon. His brand new accent.
I was going to say that's Carlos.
It's been a while. Just wanted to, say hello. He'll move up there, and then aim with his pistol over his shield and kind of waiting. I'll hold an action in case a monster gets within melee range of either the Hylian or an ally, and then I will bonus action help Aaron with the help action against it.
All right, perfect. First one is up. Yep. So it's his turn. He's going to turn around, drop his thing, and then pull out a short bow. One attack at you, Aaron, and then one attack at you, Avon. So first attack on you, Aaron. That's a natural 1.
Ah.
Wow.
Shit, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not, you're not a monk. And then with that, no, that would be awesome. Flying in the air, catching an arrow, and then,
Really
and
cool.
then Abum. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that hits again.
All right. That'll be 7 points of piercing damage.
You said, is that the one that's to the north of us?
Yes.
So it looks like it's not going to move.
He didn't move that turn. He just turned back around, dropped his thing, and then pulled out his bow as a part of the action.
Am I allowed to still make the trigger go off? using my action?
You specified move.
Like the move on that? Okay.
Yeah.
Specified melee range too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could
No.
still change that or not. Okay.
So with that, Demi, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up, have my echo move as well, and we get into a flanking situation as well.
Okay.
Or I guess I'm actually gonna adjust as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack.
All right.
Sorry, let me get to.
No.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. 5 points.
All right.
Okay. And then. Oh, I didn't roll that at advantage. Okay, yeah. It wasn't a 20. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to. Let's see. Who's. Aaron and Avum, you guys have both gotten hit, right?
Yes.
Halfway.
Okay. Let's see. I'll use healing word on Avum. That's a D4. 6 points.
All right.
Yep. And we're good.
With that, Scissory, you're up. You're muted.
Thanks.
Yep.
Hold on, let me measure something really fast. Okay. That guy got super hurt, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. I see they look like they're trying to leave,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So I will use my bonus action to dash all the way over to him and do lay on hands for we'll do 7.
Okay.
Be like, hey man, where are you going? You okay? We got
what?
this. Don't worry. You don't need to run away.
We're going away from here. With that, that's pretty much your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
All right. It is his turn. He's like, I thank you all so much. This was a great help. We probably would have been dead, but we're gonna go now. Just to make sure that you got this, as you said. And he's gonna go ahead and run.
You got this.
That's pretty much it.
You're good.
All right. With that, this one is going to go ahead and look around at the two different demis. He's going to take one swipe at the shadow one and one swipe at the real one because he doesn't know which one's real. So shadow one's first. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right.
And it just poof.
Poof. It looks back.
Has 1 HP.
Yeah. It looks back and do a swipe at you. That's a natural 20.
Yep.
I'll reverse that.
All right. Awesome.
Thanks.
That's probably still going to hit with an 18.
Yes, it does.
But it's not a natural 20.
It
Yay!
won't hurt nearly as much.
Yep.
Right. That'll be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And he looks
Much
back and just...
better.
All right. A deck. Wait. Next up is her, and she's going to keep on running. A deck, you're up.
All right. Whatever side the fake Demi was on, I'm gonna go replace it. So. I don't know
Okay.
which one's the fake one.
This one. Boop.
All right.
And we'll just get her
10
off.
feet to there, and I'll attack.
I got it.
That will be a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 8 points of slashing damage.
All right. As again, you run up and just, this time one-handed, slash across its throat as it... And poof, and then collapses.
Sweet. I'll keep running then. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just be like, no need to run, and hold up my hand and shoot lightning at the last one of so my lightning launcher is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's for 8 lightning damage.
As you say that, you just shoot lightning out at it, and the creature's just and just
from my chest. But
yeah, basically just
not even looking.
Yeah, it just does the no look and then just collapses onto the ground as it's just electrocuted and then is dead. All right. The guy then looks at you just. I have so many questions.
Feel free to ask them.
Well,
Lots of answers.
one, thank you all for coming to our aid. Who are you?
Misery's Angels.
She's scissory.
Scissory.
Hi. Aren't they
We're the angels. Look at that would even
They're
flies.
just angels.
He.
Ava, I need the dagger if you want your master parts.
Just throw it up to him. It's a +1 dagger now.
It is. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Go ahead.
Can I help Aaron?
Master parts.
Sure. Just so you know, Aaron, this is technically open field, so you don't get advantage on this. Or you don't
Even
get-
if I help him?
Oh no, you do get advantage. I'm sorry, you don't get expertise on this.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
But he looks back and goes, Scissory's Angels, okay.
26.
Alright. 26.
My hero.
So for the parts, specifically off of each one, you are able to get. Yeah, so basically, before this guy answers, I'll just go ahead and get this taken care of. You're able to get 3 Lizalfos horns, 3 talons, and 3 tails. So 1 from each.
Nice.
Alright.
The tails always like move for a while. It's weird.
Yeah.
So you said horns, tails, and what?
Horns, tails,
Talons.
and talons. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. He goes, well, nothing to say then thank you. Where are you all headed?
Castletown.
Because no one
Yeah,
else is here to stop me from saying it.
Can
Yeah,
I just do a really quick insight check?
Yeah.
Avon's way too distracted.
15.
15. Seems to be they both seem to be a couple, and just seems to be generally inquiring about what other travelers are doing on the road. They appear to be adventurers themselves.
He just gives them the nod. It's like,
Oh, did you want us not to attack these things? Do you want some of these parts? I'm sorry. We should have probably asked.
What's your
for-
name, by the way, too? We're Sister's Angels. What's your name?
Yeah, we didn't get your names.
Oh, he goes, he points over to his wife and says, my name's Mika. He goes, and my name's Trevor.
Nice to
Hi.
meet both of you. Glad to see you're all right.
Yes.
Yeah, do you guys need any more healing? I noticed you got hit pretty bad. That looked
You want some healing up there,
awful.
friend?
Everyone just up on them.
They're starting to back up. It's like, oh, we're quite fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, we're quite sure.
I think you can calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, we can be
Well, maybe
smothering
they're
at
okay.
times. Just saying.
Really? I couldn't tell. Regardless, I do appreciate that. If you're going to Castletown, it should be noted that Fort Hateno right now is crawling with Hylian soldiers. Don't know what that's about.
Oh.
But
Weird.
I might have a minute.
Did you just come from there? Or yeah, where are you guys going?
Well, we were making our way up north to Rito Village. We've heard many. We were trying to make having that act as a sort of base while exploring the Tabantha Range and the Hebra region for the mountains. Heard several treasures up there.
Make sure you dress warmly. It's very cold.
Oh yes, we do have preparations for that. And she looks like, yeah, I made sure that everything was packed. But there's one thing that, well, we weren't expecting for as many Lizalfos or creatures to accost us. It seems that enemies have increased their activities as of late.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what happened at that Fort Hatano place.
Oh no, Fort Hateno, they're just amassing. As
Are they blocking anything?
As players, you remember that Zelda sent armed forces to go reinforce Zora's domain.
Yeah, there's a look.
Oh.
There's a look on Aaron's face. It was like, yeah, I know why.
Yeah, as characters, because that was only a few days ago, while players, that was probably a few months ago. So, yeah, so she was like, I don't know why, but something's happening. Be careful, friends.
Thanks. You
Yeah,
guys
Me
find
too.
some treasure? Is that what you said? That's interesting.
Oh, yes, there's lots of treasures out in, at least according to, what's his name? The rumor mill? The rumor mill is at almost any stable or major city, just general journals of where adventurers can leave various rumors of things that they've heard about. And we've heard many tales of potential temples or forgotten heirlooms located out in the Hebra region that we figured it was worth investigating.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
Good
good way to leave
luck.
a trap. Be careful.
that too.
We're gonna try to be as careful as we can be, but we are definitely making our way to Rito Village first.
Do they have any tattoos on them?
Make an investigation check.
He just gets really close to them.
Pulls up the shirt a little bit.
Now
Just
cough.
checking for
Personal
wounds. Don't
privacy.
worry about it. Yeah.
No.
How many fingers am I holding up? 15?
Yeah.
The man has a tattoo on his neck.
Oh, that's that's a really nice tattoo. We got some ourselves. Do you know how many tattoo artists there are in the castle town? Where'd you get it by?
Oh, we're not actually from Castletown originally. We're actually more from originally from Skyloft, the continent of Skyloft, specifically Labrina.
Oh, interesting.
Exotic.
Walks over and kind of gives Attic a nudge.
Yeah, I mean, if I can find a good way to cast detect magic, I will.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I just make one more insight check.
Yeah.
That's another natural 20 for 25.
Holy cow! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they are from Labrina.
19.
19.
Is that
So how was insight?
Okay.
Was,
Yeah,
Oh.
his was a sliding hand, yeah.
I had two
What?
checks going at the
What?
same time. So, yes, you are able to subtly cast Detect Magic, and yes, they are from Labrina. They are generally being honest and forthright. As far as Detect Magic goes, a deck, as you're able to subtly cast it without anyone even in the party noticing, you do gather that this tattoo has magical properties.
same one that Scissor had?
Same one.
Like it's like the alarming swirliness, like
The red, green, and blue.
And she does not, Mika does not have it
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
Is there that look of Attic of concern?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a look of concern.
Are any of you good with the bow?
I'm more of a sword and shield. And she goes, I'm kind of good with a bow. I tend to prefer a dagger.
Then I might have something that can help you on your travels. And he'll go back to the cart and just grab the silver bow.
Oh, okay. She looks at this and says, this is a fine bow. It's of the Zora. You're just giving this away?
Trust me, you'll probably be better off with it than me for the moment.
She wants to add it.
Yeah, does question for you about your tattoo. Where did you get it?
Oh, I got it when we were back home in Labrina years ago.
Years ago.
Tattoos are pretty
Any
cool.
significance or things like that the tattoo giver said about it?
No, I mean the only significant thing was denoting our marriage, but beyond that, no.
I'm gonna shoot straight with you right now, man. I don't want you to be in any trouble. We've traveled around a bit, and that tattoo is very much so like what some people who've been murdered had on them. So that may be like a target on your back, literally.
Which is
Okay,
why I'm giving you the bow.
Someone tried to kill me at one point. See,
Yeah,
they're,
she
like,
had one.
point to the tattoo.
We saw another person actually get killed with one. I know it's a lot, but
This is why for both your safeties.
That one.
Is this like a curse thing following them?
Not
They
really.
not necessarily.
they go pale white.
Yeah.
They are stunned, shocked. They have their mouth are just agape, and they have nothing to say to this.
So, there is hope, though,
Good news.
because
Silver linings.
we could take you maybe to a temple or something,
We have a
and
tract.
they can remove that sort of enhancement that I think people would target with that specific tattoo.
Yes.
And then they won't come after you anymore. 'cause
Yeah, they
you're
stopped
dead.
after when that happened to me. So,
And then as they're both trying to cheer him up, Avon just interjects and is like, however, there are assassins out there trying to kill people, and you almost died to 3 monsters, so I just would be careful.
Okay, that's okay.
They're gonna look at you all and just say, "You know what? Thank you all so much for the concern and for the tips. We're just gonna go."
You might want to take the bow still.
Bye.
Are you sure about that?
We can
We
We
invest
are
in it a
very
little bit.
sure about this, friend.
okay, hey, listen though. You definitely go to a temple when you can, okay? Promise?
Yep.
Promise. Promise for my sake.
Precisory of the angels.
He's gonna pause for a second. I promise.
Yeah?
I'm gonna insight. How
Yeah,
well is he taking this as far as
Yeah,
like,
make an
holding
insight
on?
check.
I want an insight on his promise. Does he mean it?
Do we need to roll an insight? I'm pretty sure we understand his
25.
feelings right now.
25.
To see if he was telling the
Yeah.
truth, I got a 10. So
Okay. Ava, you can tell both of them are absolutely freaked out right now and think that they just came across a group of nutcases. Scissory, you can tell based upon how slowly he was speaking, he doesn't mean a word of that.
okay.
Here, take the bow, and I would say just go. Just go now before they start talking again.
Thank you.
Bye.
And
Good
they
luck
just
on your
go ahead-
treasures.
They go ahead and run, and you just see the guy's just trying to talk with Mika's like, no, just run, just go. She's the one that's pushing him, just like, go, run.
Aaron's gonna turn to you guys. It's just like, okay, first off, not everyone knows what's wrong with those tattoos.
I was trying to tell them.
Don't you think that's a good idea to maybe inform them?
I
I think
As Aaron is lecturing them, I kind of want to like see if I can be like, "Hey guys, 1 second," and just see if I can calm them down enough to like somewhat take us seriously. One more like
Okay.
just to see.
I would
I
say
just walk away from them. I'll be right back, and I just like.
I thought they were like,
Guys, hold on a second.
make a
Can I
persuasion
give her
check.
guidance as she's running around or running? Just guidance or anything?
Guidance will work, but make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
But
And it's
guidance.
just like, it's really rude. We come save their life, and then they
You
just
need me to stop them
run
for you?
off.
I can hold person if you need to.
yes, no, but the idea, you have to
Wow, you know, you guys, I think this is one of the first times I've ever rolled very badly on persuasion. I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 1.
just got fit in for this situation.
So,
this tracks.
9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 total.
Yeah, but
Does my thing count for ability checks or is it just attacks?
That's why I was going to do guidance.
I said guidance works.
I re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can re-roll it, persuasion.
Okay, all right. We're clearing things up. I said guidance works. That's what I was agreeing to with Demi.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
With you, it's really only attacks and saving throws.
No, it's ability check.
Oh, it is ability checks? Okay.
I just looked it up.
All right, perfect.
I see you're like superbly failing, and Avum already thinks they're dead. So he's going
Right.
to rewind time and give her another chance to roll.
Okay, so this will be go ahead and roll third time, and whatever this roll is, you go ahead and keep it.
There you
Okay.
Other than a 2 or 1.
Okay. It's another 2. These guys are doomed.
Oh man,
Oh no!
nice have spoken.
You not roll with advantage again?
She
Or
rolled
do
with
disadvantage.
it's
Disadvantage.
Do you want me to roll 1?
Oh, because it was a disadvantage. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is yes.
Yeah, it was disadvantage, and all it says is do a re-roll. It doesn't say you do everything again.
You roll, yeah.
Yeah.
You roll the thing again.
So yeah, so perfect. With that, as you are running, you're trying to get their attention. You're trying to wave them down, trying to help them. They just look at you chasing them, and they pick up the pace. Mad dash. Now, technically, you can keep up. You can actually outrun them, but they're just mad dash at this point.
Yeah,
gosh.
and like we've successfully terrified them. Just kind of like, all right, that's fine. Like, God,
I just lean over to a deck. You know how terrifying this is to watch twice?
What?
She was so bad the first time I tried to do the little rewind thing, so I got to watch it all over again.
It's bad twice.
Yeah, she was
Rewind.
flailing her arms around the first time.
Oh,
Yeah, she forgot to put her sword away. At least she put her sword away this time.
I mean, maybe they'll be okay. They've lasted years, they said, so maybe they'll be okay.
Okay.
We
But
tried.
this is like an anniversary trip for them. Wolf.
You know, I don't think we've ever like successfully scared someone that badly.
No, I think that was the most sufficiently scared I've ever seen anyone.
I'm surprised. We helped them, and they just run off.
You know, in turn, if we were trying to scare them, and let's just reframe this, we did really good.
To be fair, though, the helping them wasn't what scared them. It was the constant talk of potential death and monsters chasing after them for the rest of their days. That's what scared
They
them.
almost died today, and there's a chance that people are coming after them.
They knew that there's more monsters, more soldier activity. It felt like it was very fitting with our current conversation mood.
Maybe they just don't take stress well. There's just some people that just can't handle
don't
stress.
do it.
And it wasn't
And,
just
you know-
like do it all at once. That was kind of tough. I mean, we were carving monster parts out of these things while we were talking to them too.
Don't make me talk to people if you don't want me to just shoot
Hey,
straight
Attic,
with them.
you
You're
did
just
great.
so good with it. I think you did.
I think you did
Yeah,
awesome.
they went running from me, and you too. But
They were running more from me. So, and you know, I normally can convince anybody to do basically anything. So, like,
we are
I
kind of
think
not
it's
from this realm too, so it doesn't
their
help.
fault.
It was not the good showing. To be fair,
It wasn't a good what?
it was not the good showing.
why don't you fly after them and you try your luck then, Aaron?
Yeah, are you Mr. Charming?
You're going to give them a
No,
bow to
don't try,
go
Aaron.
against the assassination.
Yes, let's give them something better to defend themselves.
I was just trying to convince them to go home or at
These.
least get these tattoos on.
If they make it home.
I was just trying to get him to come with us to the temple, and then they can go on
that
their
would have been
way.
a quick solution, yeah.
That would have been a better solution, but then, honestly, like I said, maybe Avon was right. Maybe doing that while we were carving parts from the monsters would probably not a good idea.
And you were kind of.
That too,
Yeah.
yes.
We have a lot
Oh,
of blood
that means that he
anyways.
has precedent
Listen,
and gets whatever blood off of him.
I mean, I'm sure there are things to learn from this experience, but I also think we tried our best. And maybe we got in their head a little bit. Maybe they're gonna, they'll be sitting on their camp tonight and think, what if they were right? Maybe
Or, like,
we
the
will
next
go to the
town.
temple.
Maybe we put out rumor mills about the tattoos as well, and they're like, "Oh no, they were right," you know.
Mhm.
Maybe.
That could happen. So this is an interesting thing. Has Demi heard of anything about weird tattoos?
I don't think we've told her.
It's
Yeah.
been years though, but
wait.
you mean like in her background?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In her.
I would say, as far as weird tattoos go, not really. A lot of the assassinations attempts that were occurring were mainly in Lurline. You were not stationed there. As far as you know, you've seen magical tattoos. You know the arcane crystals that are pulled from like Kalashia and things like that are have magical properties, and if they're not being used for casting purposes, they're typically infused into tattoos to give them more sparkly, and sometimes those themselves can have magical properties.
Okay. Just wondering.
We're
So I have
running up
tattoos
with all
on
the
me, but they're not
conspiracy
magic.
theories of Hyrule, just trying to convince
Yeah.
them that they're in danger. Yeah. Hmm. Well,
Oh, we tried. Back on the road.
yep.
Back
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah.
Makar, I told Makar when the danger was past to come back, so.
Yeah. And eventually, a few moments pass, and she does come back.
Hi.
All right. Back in the car.
Let's go.
The rest of your travel is largely without incident. And you come across another stable as the sun begins to set. You know,
Doesn't look excited.
yeah, you know that based upon where you are, you see that there is a road continuing west toward Fort Hateno, the mountain ranges for the Akala and Lanayru regions, where a clear pass are beginning to show themselves, but almost like a distant fog. Then the road. This stable is located on this road, but also where a road forks to the south, most likely heading toward Kakariko.
Stay at the stable. Yes.
Yeah. That works.
Last time we were at the stable, there was an attack. I mean, right before I met you. So
Oh.
Then
Right.
Then do we want to do watches then, just to be sure?
Sure.
Or,
I know I'll be working
Maybe.
some stuff tonight. So
are you sure? Maybe, Sizri, do you and I want to maybe go make a campsite down the road a little bit?
I mean, if it's the same as us staying in anywhere, right? It's not like stables are specifically targeted, I would assume.
That's fair.
Right?
It's just little.
And
soon,
if you-
that's all.
If you feel like it's you two being targeted, I would rather you two be closer than farther away.
Oh, yeah. So we can help.
Yeah, but
we
we
know
haven't
now if
been
we
acting
see
in
some
innocence.
weird thing in the sky,
Yes.
to immediately go there and
Look,
get people
Abram,
safety.
you just need some twin time.
No,
that-
I'm fine. I just
is that
don't I don't want
why-
anyone innocent to get hurt. That's all.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to just go camp all together?
if I see something happen, I'll get somebody out of there. I'll do it.
What?
All right.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Yes, I hope. Yes, please do get someone out of the way.
I will.
All right, let's stay here then.
There we
I
go.
love how caring everyone is. So nice.
Borderline PTSD then, Karen? Sure, you want to call it Karen, yes.
I'll do my project then.
Yeah, Dave, it wouldn't bother you that much if you weren't getting.
Sure.
So
All
there's
right.
there's rumor mills at the stable, they said, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you want to start a rumor?
I mean, we could actually start a rumor. People with tattoos should get checked at their local clerics to make sure.
Is it like a specific shape?
No, it's not. I don't think it's a shape. It's more.
It's more
If-
the magic behind it.
It's if it's sparkly, and if someone does. What do you do all the time with your little thing, Attic? Your cool.
Oh, I just can inspect
thing.
kind of the magic aura about it.
There's an aura
Ooh.
around
Well,
the
there's
tattoo.
multiple auras in it, right? Is that
Yeah,
one?
there's like a bunch of stuff, and any of them didn't have it. He got a tattoo.
And normally there's
So-
only one aura, but this had multiple auras in it, right? That's the one we're concerned
Yeah.
about.
I don't have any auras on me.
And I've never seen one on you.
Yeah, it's it was only after we got it. It's certain places that
Oh.
use the crystals that are like the sparkly, like you know how cute this is. Like, see how cute this
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So
I like that.
it's like, thank you. So it's like that, but this was, I guess, the magic was taken out of it, so it's not doing that anymore. But it was targeting me for Vati's followers to come and use, and people were dying that way. They were using them as sacrifice or something. I don't really know.
And hopefully we did take out that
Yikes.
assassination person, but
Yeah, there's
No,
probably
there's
more.
more.
I would
There's
assume.
more.
um
Solana was part
Demi,
of the
did we ever
network.
show you the symbol that we saw in the crates?
Nope.
In case you see this or have seen this before.
Have I?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check to see if you recall.
Let's be smart. I was almost a 20. It's just a +1, so 15.
15. Your training had more to do with scoping things out and making sure that everything was okay. So this symbol in of itself, you recall seeing it in places, but you didn't really pay it any mind because it tended to look more like graffiti than anything else. It didn't look necessarily like a gang sign, if you will.
Okay. I've seen it. Does it mean anything?
Well, it's
Just
the symbol we
symbol.
saw in the crates with those that were shipping those crystals around.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually really good to know. We can inform my organization about that. Then
Sometimes Avon has trouble seeing if the symbol's actually there or not.
Looked
But
very similar
know.
to other ones, that's all.
There was some wood grain that kind of
Even
Vaguely
with
kind of
the-
shape.
he interrogated these poor
I
guys
was-
one
I was
time. It was very
Quite
sad.
on edge
It
that
was-
night, I apologize.
Yeah.
Actually, it was very well good form in interrogation. I'm not gonna. I will give you that.
Oh, that is
Is
a
it-
very
is it-
high stamp of
Is it
approval.
good to interrogate somebody who's innocent though, like that?
No, not at all. But I'm saying his
If
form.
you find out
the
things
act
about
of it
them
was
while
good.
doing it, like Error. You all trusted Error quite well when we found that out.
That
And the
seemed like a
person
nice guy.
and Vati on the ship. I'm
bad
2 for
people
2.
tend to be very charismatic for some reason.
He told
Super
me I
great.
was very interesting. I mean, I thought that was very nice of him to say.
To be fair,
You are very interesting.
for Vati,
you.
he had everyone fooled on that ship, including you.
I felt like it was a stop.
It's just we happened to catch him being very shady.
I'm batting 2 for 3. I think it's quite well.
Well, we can let my organization know with the contacts that are still there in Castletown, and maybe there can be something helpful that comes about this. So,
Sure. You want to help me start a rumor?
yes.
Alright, let's do this. Maybe it'll just like go all over the place, and then we can.
I'll be on the horse. And he just kind of flies up to the top of the horse.
I can disguise myself to be different, people maybe, and make it seem like there's more people talking about it than just the two of us.
So wait, so you're saying we can like do this ourselves, and then you can come back like 3 hours later and be like, guys, I heard this thing as a different person.
Yeah, we could totally make it even a bigger thing.
Oh my goodness, let's do this. Let's do this like 10 times.
I mean, I can do it only a couple times, but yeah.
Oh, sure. I mean, however much you feel like you want to do it is fine.
I just want Debbie to just turn into Aaron and just see what I just want to see what the action would be.
Hello, I fly away. Her Aaron voice.
And then she just jumps a little bit because she can't fly.
Oh, my wing broke. Sorry.
Should we just go us two?
I'm working on that project. Abram, you want to help me?
Yes, I was already thinking on that.
Oh, you guys don't want to do the gossip?
I did not pay attention to a single word you said, so have fun.
We're busy.
Aaron's keeping watch.
All right.
On top of
I'll use 3 spell slots to.
Okay, so there's a lot of stable hands outside, but it seems that more people are focused inside the stable. And as you make your way in, you go and make perception checks for me, actually. And Aaron, go ahead and make a perception check for me when you're on watch. Adek, Avum, you know the drill, tinkering checks.
23.
23? 14?
Good.
Yeah, I figured.
On the especially difficult ones, I'm going to do guidance. Like on the really touchy parts, I'm going to cast guidance myself because I want to go even higher than 32. Let's go.
Plus ultra.
And let's go even further beyond.
Yeah, so... Okay, and then Aaron, what was your deal?
25.
25. All right, Demi and Scissory, you're looking around, and you actually do see another adventurer gathered around a table looking at a book. The book is flat out open, and there's a pen on it. And there's a pen. There's like an inkwell pen near it.
Approach it.
Yeah, we'll like go look.
Look, and they're looking and say, "Oh, are you also interested in the rumor mill?"
Yeah, we've heard some really interesting stuff.
Absolutely, we love us a good rumor.
Okay, well, in that case, look right here. I'm looking at this one. It says something about just general temples out in outbound in the Hebrew region. The usual gold stuff, potentially rupees, potentially seeking out in Zora's domain. Not much really more of interest.
I just look at Scissory. Well,
We got something for you if you want to add it. Are you in charge of this book, or does anyone write anything they want? How does this work?
People just write whatever they want. I'm just looking at this because I'm looking out to see if I can make my name as if you were out in the world of adventuring.
Oh, that's fun. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Aaron.
Oh, how fun. We know an Aaron, so that's just pretty great.
It's a great name. He's a great guy.
I spell it Aaron.
Aaron. Well,
Aaron. I got that a lot growing up. No.
Oh, you don't like it? I think it's kind of cute.
Not when you have like a bunch of kids screaming it at you all the time. No.
That's fair.
Oh, that's very sad. Okay, well,
it's like,
we'll
hey,
just call you Aaron.
They just kept saying, "Hey, Aaron," and I was like, I don't really like that. But anyway.
Sorry, Aaron.
Yes. It's gonna happen. Regardless, I mean, if you want to add anything, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
So
yeah, I guess I'll like write down. How is it like? So how are the other rumor stuff? How is it worded? Like, is it like this is happening, or is it like
it is?
I heard this one story, type of thing.
It is all over the map. basically it's written almost how in that person's tone of voice.
Okay. So I write it like high school gossip hour, where it's like, okay, so get this. I get a tattoo, and I like just say my whole story, and it's just like this whole expansive thing, and then I just go into like, and then they tried to kill me, and then we found out that a bunch of people this happened to. So if you have a tattoo, you go to your cleric and figure out if it's a good tattoo, if it's a tattoo that's going to get you murdered. And it's kind of like those like email forwards.
Yeah, I was going to say, this sounds like I'm a Nigerian prince.
Send money.
Send us rupees and we can make sure that we can deactivate tattoos for you.
Oh no.
And as she's writing, I'm gonna be like, okay, so you have to take this serious, like, Aaron, this like very serious thing. Also, Scissory, I'm gonna go check on the horse. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, and with that, Aaron, with your 25, you generally see a lot of stereotypical like farm work going on. People feeding the horses, brushing them down. Some people are registering a horse specifically. There's another person taking them out for a walk and back. You see actually one guy that seems to be a little bit older in appearance, almost shock of white hair, also red eyes, looking like almost like an older Sheikah of sorts. Actually sitting in what looks to be like almost like a motorized chair with massive treads to go into the dirt, and he's actually pulling a cart of kids behind, just giving them a slight little ride, a little break with from the parents. Massive goatee, very pointed, and he just seems to be driving around and having a good old time. As the kids are like, yeah, the usual, like, basically, I think like a preschool like hayride, if you will.
Oh.
So, with that, a deck. Did you ascend?
Oh my
Did I
goodness.
ascend? Did he ever?
36.
So let me.
A
Photo
20
evidence.
and a 4 on my guidance.
There's photo evidence.
Wow.
It is
Hold on.
crazy.
I need.
Photo
Yeah,
evidence.
I
There's
pictured it in the
photo
Discord.
evidence.
I'm looking at the Discord now. My goodness, that dude. All right.
It's only appropriate. It's on a sheik. It's on a.
Yeah, that
What a
is.
shock.
Yep, folks at home, I'm looking at it right now. That is, it's a natural 20 and a 4, so that's a 36. Yeah, Adek, you are able to look at that and just enter into the zone with this. With the assistance of Avum and finding out where to put all the
blushing right now and
Yeah.
like wide-eyed and blink, 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 blink.
Yeah, and with that, Adek, I would say, considering everything you did tonight, you'll be able to make it.
All right.
Oh, what is it? What was number 10?
So affixed now to like the back of my arm here is essentially a pistol, but I'm going to infuse it with my magic, and I think I'll figure out exactly how it's gonna work with lit. But yeah, it's basically like a gun type thing. But we're doing the force damage on it? Is that what we decided with the magic? Or
Yeah, we'll be doing force damage.
so yeah, it will auto load my bullets for me and shoot. So
That is amazing. I love all of
I
this.
love that.
Adek is
good.
now better than Iron Man. He's War Machine and Iron Man.
Yeah, basically.
So he's War Machine.
No, I was gonna say he's Iron Patriot.
War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine. Yeah, we're not doing Norman Osborn. All right. Yeah, forget Dark Avengers ever happened. So with that, Aaron, you didn't see anything. You guys successfully do that. Basically, this is what you're going to be doing probably for the whole night. So, Scisri, Demi left you with this random dude.
Oh, yeah.
Demi, you're going to be checking on the horse.
I'm gonna be disguising self and coming back in as this like sweet older woman.
Wait,
And-
no time whatsoever.
She like goes out of sight and then like basically does a loop around the stable and then like changes and then comes back in.
Aaron
And she's just
watching
like-
the whole time was like, oh, bitch.
And she comes back in. She like slowly looks around and she like goes up to the book. Oh, is this the rumor mill?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard I have some. I need to check. There's a lot of crazy things happening in the world, and I witnessed something crazy.
Aaron is too curious. He's
Oh!
he want to actually watch this happen now.
Hey, Adek, you want to take a break?
Ma'am.
You gotta watch this.
What craziness? 'Cause
Yeah.
I just wrote down something crazy.
Oh, did you? Well,
I did. You want to read it? I mean, I spent
Yeah.
a long time writing this out.
let me put on my. Right.
Did you read what I wrote? I wrote. Did you read this? Do you want to read it?
He's like, he's like, he looks like, I guess, and he just starts reading it. And as he just starts reading it, you just see his eyes dart back and forth, and there's an amusement expression across his face / slight due to like the manner in which it's written, but also there comes the amusement quickly fades when you start getting to the darker elements, as suddenly he's going like, as you just see his eyes start to ever expand as almost they're about to bulge and just pop out of his face. And he just starts to get slack-jawed and goes, and someone goes, he just simply points.
Yeah, back at you. What?
What?
You might want to say something. Pointing is rude.
I want to read. This sounds
Oh,
amazing.
here you go. Here, you can read, ma'am.
Thank you.
Aaron, are you all right? You seem not that Aaron. Aaron, you all right? You seem.
Huh?
You were. He looks around and just starts leans in. He goes, "You were almost assassinated."
Yes, I was. Yes.
What?
Yes. It was crazy. I didn't see that coming. Honestly, I mean, you don't wake up in the morning thinking someone's going to attempt to assassinate me. You know. So.
The same thing happened to my son-in-law.
What?
Wait, he was or was attempted?
Yeah. Oh, is he okay?
He's fine. We ran and thankfully I was in a cart and I was safe. But oh my goodness,
Well, your son. I mean, your son though. Your
my son,
son-in-law?
he is totally fine. I think he's changed his ways. You know, I was always on him. He was not the best
Changed his
son-in-law, but
ways.
yeah, he almost had a near-death experience, and then this happened, and now he's so much of a better person.
I told him not to get
Anyways.
those tattoos. He better change his ways.
Anyways, this experience really changed him for the better. I'm going to write in. Yeah, he got a tattoo of a weird, you know, swirly sort
Like
of
sparkly?
design. Yeah, and it sparkled,
the
and he paid
sparkles.
more for it.
Yes, it's the sparkles. I'm telling you, that's something about that.
His wife told him not to do it. I told him not to do it, but he did.
Well, okay,
And then
but
he
ma'am,
almost
I mean, it's
died.
cute though. Like, I mean, look how cute this is.
It is. I mean, you know, I have some. I was young once.
Now she's trying to convince people that, well, I mean, it's okay to get a normal.
No. I just mean, but after this experience, we demanded that we get a full refund, and they did it. So, maybe go get your blessing and then get your money.
Yeah. That blessing definitely first. I think that's the big thing the cleric told me is they can do something to get rid of it, but if you don't get rid of it, it's just like stuck with you, and they're gonna just keep coming after you. Is what they told me. Same thing. Yeah. Okay. So it must be true then. It's all over the place.
The first time we just thought that, he just owed someone money, but the second time we were like, you know what? This is too much.
Your son must be really strong. Can I meet him?
Yeah. So I mean, he's just look up. His name's actually Aaron too. He spells it a different way. He's in Castletown.
At this point, Demi, I need you to make a deception check.
Oh, happily.
That's impressive.
Natural 20.
It was meant to happen.
You see all 3 DMs just break right there. We're like, okay.
24.
All right.
I love you.
Hey, wait, can I add to this? A little
Sure.
bit? Are they watching?
You all have,
my gosh.
at this point, almost the entire place is watching.
Everyone's trying so hard
As
not to
soon
lose
as
his
she's
shit, right?
finishing this
Sorry.
crazy tale,
Sorry.
Avon's gonna
You're fine.
do a minor illusion and have this dark growl come from Scissory's tattoo.
Whoa! Wait. What? Why? Why did you do that?
It's just fun.
Okay. So that is an intelligence. That's an intelligence investigation to see if it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna add to this.
Okay.
Digitation to do the same thing, but for Demi.
Okay.
She had tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, not the old lady form. She doesn't
She
have
said-
tattoos.
Oh, maybe did.
She said it's covered up. You can't see anything on her.
Oh.
She's like a very covered up lady.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
You said you have tattoos.
Yeah.
And the moment after all this is happening, everyone is kind of watching this weird display that's happening. They hear the roars coming from the tattoos. At this point, everyone is just like, yep, we're out of here. There's like kids going, ah! And just start running out and just start going everywhere. There's almost pure chaos and pandemonium in this stable after all this. And the guy, Aaron's just like, you know what? I can just sleep on the road. And he's just going to go ahead and leave.
Oh.
I turned. Do I know who did this?
You can roll for it.
Make perception checks.
Yeah. Who?
Are we making sleight of hand checks?
Demi.
You're definitely making sleight of hand checks.
9.
21.
Sleight of hand. Where is my sleight of hand? That is a 27.
Avam, are you bothering rolling a sleight of hand?
Oh no, he's high-fiving Sprite right now.
Yeah, so you gather that at least one of them was Avam, maybe the other one was Sprite.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna believe their rumor mill. That was an amazing story.
It's like, oh yeah, it was perfect. And they just look, Sprite looks back at you all and just gives an okay sign. And then...
What a mischievous little young fairy.
Is there anyone in the stable now?
I like-
There are a few people still left, but a lot of them that were just starting to unpack, they're pretty much like,
Even bother.
I go sling an arm around Avam. I'd like how I do that with my. Hey, Avam.
Hi.
The story was that
Yeah, that
I
you
got my
already got a
tattoo
B+.
fixed. Yeah, why'd you do that?
Really funny watching people run away from me for a second time today.
I
I'm just
don't appreciate causing mass panic to people.
Yeah,
But
everyone
okay,
would yell out
and I
again
just-
and do it to the sound again and be like, I was just adding to the story!
and
I don't do this often, or Scissor doesn't do this often,
but she kind of just keeps him in a headlock for a couple minutes and sort of drags him around like.
And
Ava would 100% know Aaron was the second one for that.
yeah. And Adek, what are you doing during all of this? Are you just pretty much just focusing on your thing?
Watching, but like realigning everything.
Yeah.
Just like, I guess we'll see if they get it back.
Yeah. As you're focusing on that, getting it realigned, Demi enjoying her performance, Aaron slightly smiling at everything that's going on as Sisri has Avum in a headlock, just dragging him in around. That's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session.
That's a great way to end it.
Yeah. All right. That was awesome. That was a great finish. So,
So good.
with that,
less people around in case we do get attacked.
exactly. No. That was,
What everyone's thinking was like, well, they're gone now, so that's fine.
So, well, with that, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us tonight and all the chaos that was going on. Loved every moment of it. It was great. As always, everyone, stay tuned. Sunday, check out Marky Gaming on, I guess we're calling it the Purple Place.
Purple place.
For Beacon's Aura, things are ramping up there. Had a great session last Sunday. As always, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. You all are awesome. And as always, keep rolling those dice. See ya.